Peace and love, family. It's your girl, Sixthegoddis. And keep in mind, I'm a goddess and I'm sensitive about my shift. Hope you all are doing well. I'm doing amazing. I wanted to pop on here real quick and talk about Jada Pinkett Smith. And, this woman at this point is a science experiment. Like, was she made in laboratory? Because every time we think that Jada cannot be even worse of a wife, she found a way to surprise us. Like, girl, you're creative, okay? You really creative. I mean, you never, ever fail to amaze me. And we're going to go over her latest antics and how she just cannot take us out of her marital group chat. So here we go, exploiting it for our own personal gain in this capitalist society. Oh, well, I mean, she keep putting us in their business. We're going to keep commenting on it. And before we get into this commentary on Jada's embarrassing self, can we first get into this makeup, ladies? It's giving you the blues this week, okay? If you are not a part of my Patreon, why? I have a women's only Patreon. It's all the girls in there, okay? It's a team of women who are solution oriented, want to look good, okay? Don't come in there if you just want to go somewhere where everybody condone your BS, okay? They will tell you the truth, all right? It is women that want to do better. I get ready for all of my recordings and all of my live streams there. I show you all the steps I take to do my hair, do my makeup. I show you all my tips, tricks, all the products I use. I do not gatekeep. And along with that is a great community of women who are supportive. We have women from all walks of life, and we help each other, okay? We share information. And we have each other's back. It's very important. We have a group chat where we're able to kind of, keep up on what's going on. We have movie nights, we have get-togethers. It is a sisterhood, a real sisterhood that is based on accountability, not trauma bonding and running from accountability. It's really nice. So y'all, the link will be in my description if you like to join and get into these looks. Now we're going to get right on into it. All right. We're going to get right into it. And what I'm going to do is I have to be careful how I get these sound bites because they will try to copyright strike the video. So I'm going to kind of show you the post. I'm using this from the Shade Room. Normally the Shade Room is a bit better and they have normally transformed the video enough. I don't know. But I may periodically take the visuals off the screen in case. But I want you all to listen closely. And this is Jada's latest antics in her disrespect as a wife.
Surprising things in the book. But the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
right,
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
But in public, the couple, who married in 1997, denied the gossip about their marriage. Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us.
There's so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised...
Right? And in regards to how do we present that to people?
Okay, so let me get this straight. So you don't know how to present a divorce to the people, but you know how to present affairs? Because it seemed like y'all got together really easily and figured out how to get on Red Table Talk and discuss your entanglement with your son's friend. So I am pretty sure that if y'all were able to get together to figure out how to discuss your entanglement with the world and how you're giving your marital coochie away, I'm pretty sure if y'all wanted to, you could get together to figure out how to tell us you all are getting divorced. And I am very anti-divorce, but even in this situation, I'm at the point of like, you know what, honey, we would not be upset. Okay, at this point, we'd rather it happen because we're extremely exhausted.
And we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured? That's
Now, why Jada don't have no Baltimore accent? Okay, all my Baltimore subscribers, I love y'all, but I'm sorry. I just want to tell y'all, your accent make me itch. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm so sorry. I still love you. Okay, don't leave. I'm sorry, but why do y'all talk like that? Like the way y'all talk, ooh, it sometimes it just make me cringe. I'm so sorry. I love y'all, but ooh. So maybe Jada got spared from the Baltimore accent, because normally everyone from Baltimore got that thick accent. You too got the accent, okay? Because you need to make sure that you do the right thing.
a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying
Yeah.
how to be.
Y'all were exhausted. We're exhausted. Okay. If y'all are tired, we are just famished. Well, you know what I mean. But the point is, in life, I think sometimes we try to find the route that is not hard. And we tend to forget there is no route that is not hard. It's just about picking your hard. Okay. What's hard is watching this emotionally sadistic back and forth between the two of you for all these years. What's hard is watching you be the most disrespectful wife I've ever witnessed. That's hard. And all of that is definitely harder than a divorce. Make it make sense.
in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, and we hadn't figured that out.
During our walk in Baltimore, Jada reflected on their breakup.
Let me switch.
Why did the relationship fracture?
I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Oh.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce.
Boy, a lightning bolt. It's raining outside too, baby. A lightning bolt might be finished strike my home right now. Okay. No, you did not get up here talking about you weren't gonna find or have or make a reason to divorce. Jada, y'all got married when I was in kindergarten. Okay. And as of lately, I have seen all type of things when it comes to marriage. I have never seen a woman who just seems so like it's like Will is her op. Like, what do you have? What happened? Like, what do you have against this man? Does he remind you of someone? Like, it just seems like you just have, so much vitriol in this situation. Jada's like a man. I just feel like a big part of their problem is she's the man in their relationship and he's the woman, and that's extremely problematic. But now you saying that you would, in your mind, you would never cause a reason to divorce. At this point, I'm wondering, does Jada just disassociate from her bad behavior? What's her sign? Is she a Virgo, I think? I think Jada's a Virgo. Oh my God. I just thought about it. She is a Virgo. Oh no, she's making us look bad. We're not typically this way. Typically, we're harder on ourselves and call out our own crap before someone else does. So she give me Gemini vibe. I thought she was a Gemini at first. Geminis do that. They disassociate. They're like Jekyll and Hyde. Then they act like they don't know the other person. But at this point, does Jada like disassociate her bad behavior? Because what are you talking about? You wasn't going to give a reason for divorce. Honey, I could give you 10 reasons the past few months that someone could get divorced from you. Okay, amongst all your disrespect. Let's start with reason number one. The number one thing you did that caused divorce is sleeping with your son's friend. You know that we going to hell when Jada Pinkett Smith sits and says that she was not going to create a reason for divorce. Oh my God, you cannot be serious. Is this for real or she trolling? Maybe she's trolling for the book. She can't be serious.
We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you broke the promise in your wedding vows of forsaking all others. Okay. So let me get this. See, I don't like when people are selective about which sins, what laws, what vows they think are and are not okay. Girl, stop. Okay. You didn't worry about breaking the promise to forsake all others. You didn't think about the promise to keep your body for your husband only. Okay. So can you spare me with the, oh, I just could not keep that promise? Stop.
But you still live
We
separately.
live separately. I think we would.
This is something we did not know, did not need to know. And to be completely honest, this is something that Will did not want us to know. Oops, sorry, I keep pressing that button. That is something that Will did not want us to know. Will has kept this information under wraps. I would assume that as the husband, as the man of the family, he asked her to do the same thing. So, but now that she has a book she wants to sell, now she's going ahead and spilling the beans. Why? I don't know if Will okayed it. He probably did not, because why would he? Okay. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called a trauma bond. Okay. This is called a trauma bond because if you all are able to be this cordial, I would assume that you could do a divorce without her taking him for everything he got. I would assume that would also be a thing. A lot of people think that Will is still there because they think that he is still, financially bound to her. I honestly do not think that it is that. I think that, again, the dynamics are reversed. I think that Will is the woman and Jada is the man. And as we all know, there are women that have been with their man 20, 30, 40 years, and he's been dragging her through the mud the whole time, but she stay and she just stay hoping to get better. And that's kind of dynamic. Again, I don't think that Will is staying because of his money. I think that he truly has a trauma bond with this woman. I do. I think that he just wants to keep a certain level of access to her. I think he knows Jada very well and knows she's evil. And I think that he knows if they were to get divorced, that she would not speak to him anymore. So I think that he kind of keeps this dynamic so that they can in some way still interact. If she's already embarrassing him like this and dragging his name like this while they are still married, can you imagine what she would be doing if they divorced? I think that she has done such a good job in making Will feel as though she will give a consequence for everything that he does, to where now he just mentally feels like he must still just have this woman or have access to her, or he just still wants to call her his wife. I don't know. And I say that because it seems like he still is very emotionally connected with her because his protective instincts with her are still, he just slapped Chris, and then come to find out, he slapped Chris when it was just like I thought, that Chris liked Jada and they have possibly messed around. I knew that when the whole thing happened. I said, no, this is not just this incident at the Oscars. This is the incident where something was happening outside of this. Something happened prior in addition to this for it to get this way. So I truly think that Will is one of the men who have experienced such emotional abuse from her that she has somehow convinced him, Will Smith, the Will Smith. I think she has somehow convinced Will Smith that he needs her. I think she has him shook. I think that she is so vindictive. And I think, Will step out and she go and tell him, well, I want to step out too. You see what I'm saying? Will steps out. We never hear about it. We never knew about it. Everything was just hearsay. Nothing was ever confirmed. When Jada steps out, it's with her son's friend. You see what I'm saying? It seems like everything he do, she come back with something worse. And it seems like it kind of has him trained almost to where he doesn't know, baby, you can go. Okay, she can go. You are Will Smith. Okay, whatever she get, let her have it. Y'all been together since I was a kid. That's a long time. Whatever she take, just let her have it. Keep moving. But I think that subconsciously there's like something in Will's mind that just says he can't do it. Now you got her on here capping and lying, talking about she said she would never give a reason for divorce. A woman who have given 20. Okay. This is mental illness at this point. And honestly, I never thought I would say this because typically I don't. But y'all can go ahead and divorce. Your kids are already grown. You both have already had your careers. Y'all are pretty much retired at this point. Move on. Take us out the group chat. We don't want to hear anything else. I'm annoyed because honestly, I wish people would just stop buying her stuff. Like, stop watching her show. Do not buy her book. I think if we just ignore this woman, she will go away. I think I cannot take any more her just exploiting her marriage for God knows what reason. Okay, it's disgusting. This is ghetto, 0 stars. will not recommend. And honey, that whole situation with Chris Rock, like your wife going around having affairs is always going to put you in a dangerous situation. This woman is a walking liability. And Will, if you are smart, please, like somebody do hypnosis on him. Get this spell off of him. Will, you need some sage. You need a spiritual bath or some kind of cleansing to get this exorcism of this woman that don't convince you that somehow she's like airing your lungs. Oh my God, y'all, please let me know what you think in the comments, because I just cannot with this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all on